Three electric cars are sitting right now on dealer lots across America, nearly indestructible, barely driven, and almost completely ignored. Every single week, their price tags get slashed lower and lower. These are not experimental prototypes. These are proven, road-tested, battle-hardened electric vehicles being given away for pennies on the dollar compared to what they originally cost. We are counting down three of these forgotten bargains, from number 3 to the single greatest hidden deal in the entire country. Let us start the countdown. Number 3 on our list is the Chevrolet Bolt EV, built between the years 2017 and 2021. Here is where it sits and why it is rotting. A few years back, this car got hit with a massive recall connected to fire risk in its battery packs. The headlines were terrifying. Videos of bolts catching fire went viral, and the public reaction was understandably panic. But headlines do not tell the whole story, and that panic crushed resale values into the ground. Today, you can find these cars sitting on lots for a fraction of their original sticker price, often in the range of just $7,000 to $9,000 for a car that once cost well over $30,000 brand new. That is less than 10% of what plenty of buyers originally paid, for a car that, once you understand the full story, is arguably safer and more reliable than it has ever been. Now let us talk about the mechanical reality, because this is where the story flips completely. In response to that recall, General Motors did something almost unheard of in the auto industry. Instead of just patching a problem with software, they replaced the entire battery pack in affected vehicles with brand new units. And those new packs came with a fresh factory warranty attached. That means a huge number of these bolts sitting on lots today are not running on tired, degraded batteries. They are running on essentially brand new battery technology, hiding inside an older, heavily discounted body. On top of that, these cars deliver real-world range of well over 250 miles on a full charge, which rivals or beats plenty of brand new electric vehicles costing 3 or 4 times as much. Maintenance costs are almost laughably low. There is no oil to change, no timing belt to worry about, no transmission fluid, no exhaust system to rust out. Owners report spending next to nothing on upkeep beyond tires, wiper blades, and the occasional brake job. And even brakes tend to last far longer than on a gas car because regenerative braking does most of the work. Before you buy one, here is your inspection checklist. And this is not meant to scare you, just to guide you. First, always confirm through the vehicle identification number whether the specific car you are looking at received the battery replacement under the recall program. This information is publicly available, and any honest dealer should be able to confirm it instantly. Second, check the small 12-volt battery, the same type found in gas cars, which still powers things like the lights and infotainment system. These tend to need replacement every few years, and it is a cheap, easy fix. Third, inspect the charging port for any corrosion or damage, especially if the car was previously used with public fast chargers frequently. Fourth, take it for a real test drive and pay attention to any unusual sounds from the electric motor or a shudder under acceleration, which could point to a suspension or drivetrain issue unrelated to the battery itself. None of these are deal breakers. They are simply due diligence steps that take 15 minutes and could save you a headache later. Here is the buy once, never shop again verdict for the Bolt. You are looking at a car with a nearly new powertrain, hidden inside a body that the market has unfairly punished out of pure fear. Pay it off in cash, drive it for the next decade, and you will spend almost nothing on fuel or maintenance while everyone else refinances their car loan for the 3rd time. This is not a compromise purchase. This is arguably one of the smartest, most rational vehicle purchases available in the entire United States market today, and almost nobody is talking about it. Number 2 on our list is the 2nd generation Nissan Leaf, built between the years 2018 and 2022. Here is where it sits and why it is rotting. This one is a classic case of guilt by association. The very first Nissan Leaf, launched back in 2012, developed a reputation for battery packs that degraded quickly, especially in hot climates, because that early generation lacked proper battery cooling systems. That reputation stuck in the public imagination like glue, and it still haunts the brand today, even though the car changed dramatically in the years since. As a result, you can find these newer, vastly improved 2nd generation Leafs sitting on lots for shockingly low prices, often somewhere between $6,000 and $8,000. Buyers see the name Nissan Leaf and instantly think of a decade-old reputation problem, without realizing the car underneath the badge is a completely different animal. Let us talk about the mechanical reality. The battery chemistry inside this second-generation Leaf is significantly more advanced than what was used in the original model. Nissan improved the cell composition and management systems to better handle heat and reduce the kind of rapid degradation that plagued earlier versions. While it is true this generation still uses passive air cooling rather than the active liquid cooling systems found in some competitors, in moderate climates these batteries have proven far more durable in practice than their reputation suggests. This car was designed as the perfect urban commuter. Depending on the trim and battery size you choose, it delivers a range that comfortably covers the vast majority of American daily commutes, letting owners completely skip the gas station for months at a time if they charge at home overnight. Just like the Bolt, ongoing maintenance costs are minimal since there is no complex internal combustion engine to service. Before you buy one, here is your inspection checklist. First, and most important for any used Leaf, check the battery health indicator on the dashboard, sometimes called the battery capacity gauge. This will show you how many bars remain out of the original total, giving you a quick, honest snapshot of the battery's remaining life before you even leave the lot. Second, ask specifically what climate the car spent most of its life in. A Leaf that lived its whole life in a mild coastal climate will almost always have healthier battery cells than one that baked in extreme desert heat year after year. Third, check the tires closely since the instant torque from electric motors tends to wear down tires faster than a comparable gas car, and tire replacement is one of the more common costs Leaf owners report. Fourth, as always, check the small 12-volt battery, since a weak one can cause strange electrical glitches that have nothing to do with the main battery pack at all. Here is the buy once, never shop again verdict for the Leaf. This is the perfect around-town family car for people who want to permanently escape gas station prices without stretching their budget at all. For families doing school runs, grocery trips, and short daily commutes, this car quietly does the job for a fraction of the price of anything comparable, gas or electric, and once it is paid off, you are essentially driving for the cost of a home electricity bill. Number one on our list, the single greatest hidden bargain we found anywhere in the country is the BMW i3. Available with or without the optional range extender. Here is where it sits and why it is rotting. When this car launched, it was a genuine engineering marvel, priced well above $50,000 for a fully equipped model. It featured a passenger cell built almost entirely from carbon fiber reinforced plastic, the same exotic material used in Formula One race cars and high-end supercars, wrapped around a genuinely futuristic design unlike anything else on the road at the time. Today, that same car, carbon fiber tub and all, is sitting quietly on lots across America for as little as $6,000 to $8,000. Buyers walk right past it because it does not carry the badge recognition of a Tesla, and because most shoppers have simply never heard of it, despite it wearing one of the most respected badges in the entire automotive industry. Let us talk about the mechanical reality, because this is genuinely remarkable. That carbon fiber passenger structure does not rust, does not fatigue the way steel does over time, and gives the car a chassis that many engineers consider more structurally sound today than the vast majority of steel-bodied cars twice its age. The electric motor itself has proven to be exceptionally reliable, with very few widespread mechanical failures reported across its production run. But here is the detail that makes this car truly special compared to the Bolt and the Leaf. Many i3 models were built with an optional small gasoline range extender engine, a tiny motorcycle-style engine whose only job is to spin a generator and top up the battery when it gets low. This completely eliminates the range anxiety that scares so many buyers away from pure electric vehicles. You get the low running costs and instant torque of an electric car for the vast majority of your driving, with the peace of mind of a gas backup for longer trips, all wrapped in a body that will likely never rust through in your lifetime. Before you buy one, here is your inspection checklist. First, if you are looking at a range extender equipped model, confirm that its small gasoline engine has been started and run periodically, since these little engines can develop issues if left completely dormant for extended stretches without ever running. Second, be aware that the i3 uses a unique narrow tire size designed specifically for its low rolling resistance, and replacement tires can sometimes be pricier or harder to find locally than standard sizes, so factor that into your ownership cost. Third, check the same 12-volt battery every used electric car shares this concern with, since it powers the low-voltage electronics separately from the main battery pack. Fourth, inspect the unique exterior door panels and trim pieces closely, since certain body panels use lightweight composite materials that repair shops less familiar with the car may not know how to service correctly, so finding a shop with BMW electric vehicle experience is worth the extra effort. Here is the buy once, never shop again verdict for the BMW i3. This is not a compromise. This is a genuine luxury vehicle, engineered with exotic materials that most manufacturers still cannot justify using in mainstream products today, available for the price of a used economy sedan. The structure will not rust. The interior was designed with sustainable premium materials years ahead of its time, and if you choose a range extender model, you never have to worry about finding a charging station in an emergency. This is, without question, the ultimate hidden bargain sitting on American car lots right now. A car that once represented the absolute cutting edge of automotive engineering, now available for less than most people spend on a single semester of car payments. So here is the pattern running through all three of these cars, and it says a lot about how the American car market actually works. None of these vehicles are sitting unsold because they are bad cars. The Bolt is sitting there because of fear left over from a recall that was already fixed. The Leaf is sitting there because of a reputation problem from a completely different car built over a decade earlier. And the BMW i3 is sitting there simply because most people have never heard of it, despite it being one of the most innovative vehicles built in the last 20 years. Time after time, the American buyer chases status, chases brand recognition, and chases whatever car is trending online, while genuine financial opportunity quietly rots away in the back row of the lot, ignored, discounted, and completely misunderstood. If you had to pick just one of these three to buy outright, pay off completely, and park in your own garage for the next 10 years without ever making another car payment again, which one would it be? Would you take the nearly new battery hiding inside the Bolt, the perfect low-cost city commuter in the Leaf, or the exotic carbon fiber luxury bargain of the BMW i3? Drop your pick in the comments below, and if this kind of hidden bargain hunting is something you want more of, make sure you are subscribed because there are plenty more of these forgotten deals sitting on lots across the country just waiting to be found.